Chat. Livestream number 9. Let's go.
Thank you for seeking me out. Whether it is your need for the Dragon Spire Spiral Key or the Muda's invisible hand that brought you here, I am grateful for your help, Wizard. We have a large task ahead of us. In order to heal His Imperial Majesty, we must restore his mind, body, and spirit. All is not well. While His Imperial Majesty inwardly fights for purity of spirit, the people fight each other on land. Warlord Katsumori has taken His Benevolent Majesty's sword and plunged us into war. I've always believed in the tie between the Emperor and the land, but never witnessed it until now. If we cure His Imperial Majesty's spirit, we may well end the war. Will you help us? The spirit of a samurai resides in his sword, so we must recover His Imperial Majesty's sword from Warlord Katsumori. Samurai Shojiro Gama at Hamatsu Village can tell you more.
Well, alright. Still looking for any jewels that can give me like accuracy, you know? I should really keep that just in case. Yeah, maybe lock it then. Don't really want to sell that. Selling jewels actually, or selling jewels and feeding them to my pet actually does give me quite a bit of gold, so be ball with that.
Wizard, you arrive at a fateful time. Perhaps with your assistance, the tide of war will turn. We have dishonored His Imperial Majesty. If this village falls, all is lost. Our once peaceful warlord has scattered our forces, and
Gama grimaces as he clutches his side.
I have no strength. I am ashamed to ask. But can you rescue my missing men trapped in the outskirts of the village? Return when you have found them all.
An emissary of His Imperial Majesty. If you have cleared the way, I will make it back. Thank you, revered wizard.
I'm free. I will return to Samurai Gama. You have my thanks, humble that they are.
Okay, where's bro? No, he's across the street.
I never thought I would live to see a wizard. Thank you. I can't wait to return and fight.
And the last one. I'm glad that they put these closer to the teleporters. They used to not be like that. Although I really should have left the market one. Oh well.
You rescued me. What an honor. I can make it back to fight on my own.
Back to Gama. We ball. How high level is that guy? 28? Damn, I passed
You
him.
found the missing men. I thank you. Perhaps we may yet honor His Imperial Majesty and retrieve his sword. The evil warlord Katsumori stole our weapons, and now my men must combat the enemy with only their bare fists. Katsumori shamefully attacked while we were celebrating the Festival of Lights. If you can retrieve those weapons, we will bring shame upon him. Weapons were in crates, so look for those.
Getting Blighthound spell limits. Did I get that? I didn't. It's crazy. Okay, I guess it's by the yellow teleporter that we'll find them. But yeah, I don't really know if I'm gonna focus on Blighthound too much, just because Wyvern is just a better hit, costs less pips, and all that. Okay, let me get it before the troll pulls me, right? Okay, third one here, and then I'll probably switch around for the last. As I usually do. Like, Mushu in both games has this problem where you just have to run so much. It's like it was so bad in Pirate that they added a stagecoach.
Ah, with these weapons now back in the hands of my men, Warlord Katsumori will regret attacking us. Thank you, Wizard. I've learned that forces of the vile Warlord Katsumori are gathering to attack. They expect us to be weak. I don't want to reveal our strength just yet. What we need is a secret attack by a small group, or a wizard. Could you defeat several bandits and outlaws? That will buy us time to regroup.
Oh, or no, I am going the right way. We ball. So, yeah, 29 damage actually, that's what I've got. So, kind of excited to try that out. We're also getting close to getting our blade officially, so I'm very excited for that. Got the power pip off the rip, but I don't think I'll be using it. I think my pip chance went up by about 10-ish, I want to say. So, not bad there. I will probably do a solo of Barkingham Palace once I hit level 40. So that should be interesting. Probably just gonna stick on life pips for the time being. Just so that way if I ever need a heal I can just throw pixies in and not have to worry. Alright, double-bladed blizzard's doing real damage. For once. Yeah, I mean, I like the stats that we've got right now. 37 pip chance. It's pretty decent. Much better than it was. So, yeah, the new formula is pretty much just going to be the Blade Ellie Blizzard. And then if I have to Blizzard twice, you know, no big deal. One of the perks of having Zeus stuff is that I get more resist to fire. And storm. Which will protect us from some damage as we go. And when I eventually solo Atlantia, because I'm a masochist, I'm gonna use the Zafaria crafted robe just to get so much extra storm res. That'll be pretty essential. Okay. Looks like we got some more elemental shield demons. That's a good sign. I was raiding all weekend, so that's why there are no streams. Yep. Just off the roof with that Ellie shield. Oh, whale. I will probably just Blade Blizzard. Barring that, of course. Yeah, I hate to see it. I might feint the second guy. And see if I can make another power pip. Okay. Yeah, I'll feint the second guy, just that way I can blizzard into Wyvern on the first. For the extra damage. Barring, of course, another shield on him. Alright. Glad that we only have to beat 2 of these. That'd be real rough if it was any higher. So yeah, that's 1 outlaw down. And yeah, that into a Wyvern should do it. You have no idea how many times I watch your PvP vids. I appreciate the support. Big damage right there. 734.
Say no more. I have seen your results. While the enemy's forces scatter, our men grow stronger. You do us great honor. I know this warlord Katsumori well. He always wanted to stand against his benevolent majesty, and stole his sword when we least expected it. To defeat him, we must know his actions ahead of time by intercepting his orders. While my men fight for every inch, you are best equipped to slip behind enemy lines and take the orders from the courier. Bring them back here.
Daphne Blue on her ship to Japan for real? That's facts. So just pop the Zan, 50,000 in Japan. Going sicko mode out here in Mushu. Problem is, these couriers are ice. So I will want prisms for them. Toss 1 on. We got 2 in the fight, so that'll be good. Do I have any wand hits in? I'm really not sure that I do. Probably should put in at least 1 just for that. But we'll be aight. It's crazy guys, I don't even do pave, yeah. Pave is, I wouldn't really call it relaxing, necessarily. But if I'm on a slower school, then maybe. $70 degrees yesterday. I went from Wizard to grass statue, yeah. Thank you, ExxonMobil, for these 70 and 80 degree days in early March. Okay, 2 back-to-back blizzards should do this. I want to say, yeah, I feel like PvP is more fun to watch than to play, especially with all the setup you need to do. It just be like that. Yeah, another blizzard should do it. High hard global warming, hell yeah. Thank you, politicians and Taylor Swift. The Taylor Swift airplane memes have been hilarious. It's like Taylor Swift trying to get from this spot to the teleporter. Just take a plane. Got a Ninja Pig's treasure card out of that. Go crazy. Please don't pull. Okay, we're good.
You have the orders!
He reads the orders with an expression of great concern.
Very informative. Someone dishonors us. There is a spy within our ranks reporting to the enemy. These orders don't reveal the spy, but he reports to Doaga, one of Warlord Katsumori's worst warlords. Warlord Katsumori has ordered him to attack our weak flank. If my men attack him, the Warlord will know we have intercepted these orders. Only you can defeat Doaga to stop the attack, esteemed wizard.
Doaga. I'm pretty sure there's like Doaga treasure cards that do mass. So it'd be kind of funny if he dropped them. Baby's fun to watch. I watched that Jacob Roseblade guy cheese sauce with Wraith for using raid gear. That video was hilarious. I'll be honest, it really was.
Your skills are mediocre at best. Too bad you may see some real fighting only once before your defeat.
So yeah, I've got to get a prism on him fast. But at the same time, it's like I forgot to put wanted in again, so just kind of have to hope he doesn't shield. Yeah, probably in for a lot of weaknesses and shields. But if I faint, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Rosebud's video was pretty hilarious. The voice changer was a highlight of mine. It was really funny. So I probably Blizzard next, and then it's a good chance the minion doesn't actually die. So I will just need to Blizzard again afterward to kill him. And then I can focus on probably just Prism Feint, Gas. Oh. Or not. That did mass. About it. I keep forgetting, like, bosses have like a 50% boost to their opposite school. Alright. 10% chance, by the way. That's why I want to get my hands on, like, accuracy jewels, because I can suck at one in the modified deck and then just be good on it forever. It's like accuracy jewels are so good. I just haven't gotten any drop for ice yet. Got a Toon Vest out of that. Pop off. Myth item. Light. 2 teleporter hub. Wait, first, this is very important. I need to get this. I have 49 gold.
You have defeated Doaga? Excellent! You have secured the village, fighting for it as if it were your own. It's only a matter of time before this spy reports our efforts to retrieve the sword. You must be stationed at the outpost up ahead, which has just been overrun. I can only trust you with this matter. Go speak with Senasai. He's become the leader there, though I doubt his skills. Help him if you can, and find the spy.
Oh, I need to get the Blue Oyster Call quest. Hold on. Yeah, because the Hametsa Village one is over here. So I'm gonna go grab that. Because I like doing them as I go, you know? Alright, Zeke. I'll find your blue oysters.
Hey there, young wizard. Those stray cats you found are sure liking their new homes.
That's good.
How's about helping me out with something else? Nice-looking blue oysters need to be kept in a pure environment. Instead, they've been strewn about the land. Gather them up and bring them back to me, and I'll give you a nice reward.
The XP from these Z quests is honestly kind of huge. I'll be honest. So, grab the first one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. 10 total oysters. I remember the Pirate 101 Mushu Z quest had, I want to say, 19 objectives, which was kind of crazy. So I'm kind of glad that most of them are standardized at 10. Depending on the world, I guess. I know Wisteria only had like 4. Because it was a smaller place.
Gamma sent you. He doesn't trust me, and perhaps he's right. We've been overrun since I took charge. Nevertheless, I'll take what help I can get. We have to take back this outpost, or the enemy will prevent you from getting His Imperial Majesty's sword. I must prove myself to Samurai Gamma.
Sanusai purses his lips as he ponders his next move.
I think we should scout out the enemy towers to learn what they have. If you visit all the towers and report back, I can focus on regrouping my men.
I just wish they doubled down on Ice being a tank class and give them the Tower Shield version of fuel. That... I think I like that. Like a 2-pip, like triple Tower Shield. Or something like that. It would help Ice tremendously. So I think that could be cool. If they ever decide to do it. I need to play Pirate this spring break, yeah. Pirate's a real good game. I honestly like it more. Just wish it got updates. Looks like that's been changing lately, which is nice. Like, I think they're gonna do some kind of story content update this year. Like where the level cap increases, so I am excited for that. I might actually buy Pirate membership if that happens.
A lot of supplies, you say? The enemy must have good supply lines. If we were to cut them, his forces would be weakened and wither. My men are fighting in the outskirts. I would be grateful if you would speak with Shai Feng nearby and determine how to cut the enemy's supply lines.
Sanasai was smart to send you. I know how to cut supply lines, but I don't have the military force to do so. I left my family to volunteer here, so the sooner we cut the supplies, the better. Excuse my boldness, revered wizard. They've hoarded their supplies throughout the area. If you can get past the guards, can you destroy their supplies?
I don't feel like taking that chance. Would definitely help with a lot of late game boss cheats anyway. Ooh, okay, don't pull me. But yeah, it would be kind of nice to have that. So we'll get this. Not gonna lie though, I don't know why they did the Rochambeau system. Like if they want more people to do PvP, wouldn't it be bad? PvP doesn't seem enjoyable when you can lose before the match even begins with the matchup. That's facts. Like it is. It's like Rochambeau and Legacy existing at the same time, you know?
I'm glad you destroyed the supplies, wizard. I'll tell you why. Warlord Katsumori always threw a generous feast for the Festival of Lights. But this time, he destroyed his own celebration. Who knows what Warlord Katsumori planned for those supplies? While you were destroying the supplies, they sent out supply runners to get more. Defeat the supply runners, or this battle will never end. You can do this when you are ready, of course, but time is of the essence.
It's like... Because ice versus balance, for example, that is the nightmare matchup. I think there's some over here. But yeah, it's like, it is fundamentally unwinnable for the ice if they're going against a balance.
I hope we can win this battle.
Me too, man. Ice is my main school, and I just feel like they've entirely lost their identity. Yeah, it's like offensive stats have become just like the thing to go for. So there's not much room left for identity. I'd like to pull my Ice Blade. Ice PvP level 50. Probably not. Keep it a stack. Heard you say that a lot of balances versus ice is hard. Yeah, it's... because there's no avenues that you can take. It's like shads costing, when shads used to cost 1 shadow pip, you know, it's like an ice could get enough shads to keep up in terms of damage. That's how it kind of always was. It's like, it's why ice versus balance actually favor the ice way back in the day, because you could just weaver a bunch. But now it's like you can't weaver as much, and you've got to really manage your pips, otherwise you get burned for too much damage, you know. And then you can't set up a gambit. Okay, dude. Because like if you try and tri-shield a bunch, they'll just hydra you forever. And then if you do get a gambit set up, they just mana burn you anyway, so. And then you can't overtime spam them because Gearhead exists, so Frostbite spam sort of out of the question. It's just tough. Like I used to play Overwatch, I mean Diva and Zarya hard countered her. Playing Diva and Zarya is in no way enjoyable. Like yeah, its ideal be, oh no, they picked fire and I'm ice. GG, I guess. Yeah. It's like, part of why PvP was so good back in the day was because anybody could beat anybody. Even Storm. Like even Storm, which is like historically bad. Or has historically been bad, it wasn't like terrible, but Storm, you know, you had to blade against them. As like people went out of their way to or I'm not gonna faint. But yeah, people, they would go out of their way to run counters to Psionic Storm, because you're gonna be staring down a 2,800 base damage hit, which, you know, if they had like even one buff, you had to be ice to be able to tank that. So it's like Storm was the worst school back then, but that one thing was enough to get people scared of them. But now it's like you can face tank open Rusalkas and stuff. Because Wiz, I think Ice needs better gambits in general. Personally, I think like gambits just in general at the moment. It's like Ice has some fine gambits. Like we've got a Curse Gambit with Jin, we've got a Shield Gambit with Scion, and we've got a Jinx Gambit with Oni. Like we've got good gambits, you know. Like I'd argue Ice's gambits are some of the best. It's just that balance counters them way too easily. And it's like if the counters are better than the setup, that's when there's an imbalance. And that's when the matchup becomes worse.
I now see why you are so revered. Our job here is nearly done. We have stopped the supplies for now, but even if Warlord Katsumori has gone mad, he is no fool. His Quartermaster will find a new way to send supplies. Finish the job, revered wizard. Defeat the Quartermaster and cut supplies to this outpost for good.
Level 32. Not bad. Once I saw Liam play Storm in the balance guy, burned him over and over again until he died. Yeah, that is that about sums it up. Keep it a stack. People's peak when kids got scanned for hallucinate. It's real. Crusty mofos who would wait in Science Center. Yeah. That was crazy.
From the looks of you, you must have caught my men by surprise. Not me!
I had a quick little shield counter, but if that mercenary does anything, it's kinda chunked. Even still, I might just blade full send. Just anyway, not even worry about a feint. Just get the damage on while I can. Can you don't? He did. You hate to see it. You hate to see it happen. I'd love to see armor be good. Yeah. It's like the problem right now is if you try and use like a frozen armor at max pips to absorb like a ton, it just gets like pierced. Okay, let's send a Blizzard. Hopefully this does enough damage to take out the minion. That would be nice. That elemental shield spamming bastard. Okay, not quite, but another one will get him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually realizing how OP Elucidate was. I ain't stacking 0 pips, that's real. I have to like simplify and all that, I would go crazy with it. I would make PvE twice as fast, real. Base doing 700. Crazy out here. Quartermaster's cloak. I will actually be back in a moment. One sec. Alright, 65 on my storm ever. Yeah, Pierce caps are wild. It's kind of whack. Like, Myth can have 65, and then Storm, which is supposed to do the most damage, only has like 59. Because like the Pierce difference matters more than the damage difference in a lot of cases. That's why I have more of a problem with Ice's Pierce than our damage right now.
You have defeated the Quartermaster? Then you have broken the supply lines at last. No more supplies will make it to this outpost. You made sure of that. If you can fight, so can I. I've decided to stay longer to help defeat Warlord Katsumori. Tell Sanasai your job is done. I hope you will discover why Warlord Katsumori started this war.
Okay. One thing I am glad about is that Mushu is a pretty quick world. There's a lot of running, but not that many quests.
Amazing. I don't know whether to thank you more for cutting the enemy supply lines or for convincing Shai Feng to fight on. I am in your debt either way. I hope I am right in thinking that with the supply lines cut, we must also cut their line of communication. But what about the spy Gamma mentioned? He expects much of me. We will need a large distraction. If you go to the scout towers and set fire to them, I can focus on finding this spy.
But DPP, guys, for real. It's like we have the lowest DPP, and the lowest offensive stat caps by a mile, I might add. It's like life gets 51 pierce and 179 damage. Which they can actually hit much easier. It's like, one of the things about ice is that we need a ton of pip conversion. So it's like the Hunhao, or the Shibalba wand rather, is really, really good for hitting the offensive stat caps, you know, as low as they are. But because we need so much pip conversion, we have to give up even more of that to be able to like hit in rapid succession. So it's like, it's just awful. High schools with lower DPP should have higher pierce caps. Yeah, or at least higher than what they are now. Because like, I think if ice was able to hit, you know, 51 pierce, right? Everybody would be fine with that, I feel like.
I see the flames already. You have done well, Wizard. It is hard to believe that this war began when His Imperial Majesty refused Warlord Katsumori's festival gift. Now, we all must fight to save our land. I have discovered Gamma's spy. He's no spy at all, but the leader of this enemy outpost. He hides within the old dojo. One of the Ronin took the dojo's key when we were overrun. My men need to prepare for battle. I have a plan, but first, I must ask you to combat Ronin until you find the one with the key to the old dojo.
Alright. So, that's another one where I'll need a couple prisms. These guys have health. Damn. I have more than I remember. Of course. I just want us to be fun again. Doesn't need to be broken or anything, just want it to do what it says it'll do. AoE armor for PvE could be interesting. Could be a nice touch. Absorbs, I feel like, are pretty overlooked, but, you know. It's also kind of crazy that drains just go straight through them. Never really understood that. Mike King, what's up, Godzilla? Did you hear from extra credits? I probably won't for another couple weeks. They said that applications are closing the 17th. So it'll be a while. I got work in a few hours at 2:30 a.m. Good luck. That is tough. Can you don't? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. So it's like I have the Zeus gear, but the fight is not over yet, you know. I need to get like jewels dropped. That'll give me some accuracy. That would be pretty nice to just have. Alright. How long did it take for Zeus gear? Honestly, not that long.
You have the key. This plan may well work. Perhaps I'm not as bad a leader as Gamma believes. Wizard, make your way to the old dojo and defeat Mito. My men will distract the bulk of his forces while you attack.
I got my robe from the first run that I did just as a solo, which you'll see actually in April. But then I got my hat the next run, or in the first run of the stream. And then the boots came a little bit later.
In what world do you think you can take me on? Not this one, wizard.
They're not Zeus boots though, they're Senator. Which was kind of tough, but it was what it was. They truly do. Oh, 1v1 me? Maybe later this week, Roxy. I would like to actually make that balance video. I'm gonna need to make a bunch of videos just in advance because I go to DC for vacation starting Friday. I gave you bad luck for real. Yeah, with the Zeus boots, you know. We ball though. Senator boots will get me through, and who knows? maybe I'll get some boots in Kembalone, or not Kembalone, Markenham. Keep saying Kembalone. I want to at least get Weaver Spellman for Dave. I have no Shad rating. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. For Exalt Bow, like in the Exalted bracket, we don't have any Shads. Like, Shads are just completely disabled. So, in theory, you would be able to use Shads against me when I can't use them against you. But I might not even need them just because balance. That bow video was very good, by the way. Thank you, Gonzalo. Appreciate it. But yeah, getting the one spell element that's going to be the hardest match just ever. But you can see what you can do with it. College is still in school. I am taking a class just while I wait on an admissions decision, which should actually come this week. So in June, I want to say, I'll be like back at it full time. Because this semester, it's like there's stuff with them where it's like they limit your credit hours, and I already had a bunch, so it was hard for me to transfer in. But we'll see what they say.
Sanasai smiles broadly at you.
A great victory was won today. Thanks to you. Your help gave me the courage to retake this outpost. You will be able to face Warlord Katsumori soon. My brother Gamma must accept this victory. You did not know. It does not surprise me Gamma never claimed me as his brother. Perhaps he will now. We will take care of the rest of the forces here. Return to Hametsu village and tell Shojiro Gamma the news.
So yeah, I've kind of just got to pad things along in the meantime. Sit here with my dick in my hand.
Anasai guided you to victory. You have shown me that I should have greater faith in my little brother. Thank you for opening my eyes. Your work with my younger brother has pushed the enemy back. Now is your chance to fulfill your destiny and return the sword. Speak with Hoi Mang at the front in the Crimson Fields. He leads our troops against Warlord Katsumori and will know the best way to seize the sword.
Alright, Crimson Fields time.
Leave this place, wizard. This is my dungeon. You will not survive.
Oh, I don't know about that, Katsumori. I'm kind of the goat. When I'm on Daphne Blue, you know?
Samurai Sojiro Gama sent you. I welcome your help. You must defeat the war Oni and recover the Emperor's sword. We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with your presence, please take this to him in the fort.
College credits is so annoying. I'm trying to transfer schools next year and finding credit equivalencies is so annoying. That's real. It's like, I have a bunch of credits that don't even transfer, but they're counting against me. In terms of like, I can't use them in any capacity, but they're still like there on my transcript, so it limits the majors I can choose from. So it's kind of just chalked. I may fight the secret boss. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I kind of want to do that. So let's raise the banners. I'll fight Yakedo.
So you've come for His Imperial Majesty's sword. I assure you, you won't leave here without it. Warlord Katsumori is preparing a counterattack. If we don't prepare our defenses, he could reclaim the village and outpost you worked so hard to free. We must rebuild our barricades. While my men hold the line, gather wood from the piles near here. We will put it to good use.
So, like, do you do matches with friends at the arena or at a house with a sigil? I think the only one that we could do is at a house with a sigil. Keep it a stack. Yeah, there's a secret boss in here, son. If you raise all the banners, Yakedo will spawn. And I'm actually missing one, so let me go raise this last one. Talk to Ryugun.
You have more than fulfilled your duty. Your willingness to help honors me, wizard. Rebuild the barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori.
Big dub.
Your work, though it was humble, has immense value. I don't know why Warlord Katsumori has attacked, nor do I care. All I know is never to underestimate Warlord Katsumori. By His Imperial Majesty's throne, Warlord Katsumori knew we would rebuild the barricades here, so he attacked our scout towers. I am a fool. He himself taught me to strengthen defenses before every battle. He counted on me to follow my training. Fortunately, we turned back his attack, but not before his forces had chased my scouts into the forest. Find the scouts so we can keep watch on Warlord Katsumori's movements.
Trying to go from Wisconsin to Michigan and the 4-year plans do not line up at all. My schedule is going to be so weird if I get in. For real, that's probably what's going to happen to me too.
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
File hideout, is that right? Yeah, he's just right here. Hey, ball.
Orders from Rikugun. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post.
Y'all know me. Got a feeling for the wooden chest.
The scouts have begun reporting to me. Thank you. I am ashamed that I played into Warlord Katsumori's hands. Without you, much more would have been lost. My first duty is to His Imperial Majesty, but my second duty is to the land. The spirits of the earth have called for help, and we must answer. My men are getting into battle position. Could you speak with Bricktop, the Colossus nearby? If you can help, it would honor both the Emperor and the land.
Level 33.
Come see me, dear. I have a new spell for you to try out.
Don't worry about Balefrost later.
You have come in our hour of need. The trolls have taken our secret stone. Losing it weakens us. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Win the stone from the troll called Ground Foultooth, and we can fight.
I forgot just how much XP this dungeon gives you. it's like 4, 5, 6,000, something like that. I've already gotten. I mean, with this quest, it'll be close to 6.
Grum like war. Grum make war with you and win.
I guess a lot from here. All right, would appreciate no weakness, hooligandery. I jinxed it, or no, that's a mantle. Power hour? Hell yeah. We'll need the feint for this. We got the regular troll and the yellow troll. Crazy idea. How would you feel about armor getting its own resistance in addition to yours to kind of counter pierce? I mean, it would be a shield at that point. Because the main point of shielding and using brace and stuff like Glacial Fortress right now is to just sponge pierce. Because the shields are going to get full pierce like 10 times out of 10. So you mostly just do it to sponge the pierce of your opponent. That's why brace is so good right now, especially on like balance. Pierce matters a lot, so mitigating it is helpful. So mixing like a 20% pierce reduction with like an absorb, I don't know about all that. We got Grum's dashing head route. Pop off.
You have the secret stone. Use the stone on the 2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy.
I wish I could use the second cairn first, just because it's closer.
I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass.
Stone Colossus, go burr. Stone Colossus is probably like such a useful spell if you're questing on a myth. Just because it clears the weaknesses.
I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass.
Can I get to that chest from here? I can't. I'm an addict though. I need to get this wooden chest. Flea ball. All that for 68 gold, but it was worth it, you know?
Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugun.
Yeah, it is so much XP that you get from this dungeon.
I see that the Earth itself has joined our fight. We would not have found such strong allies without you. Thank you, wizard.
So, you have raised the banners for the Emperor. Looks like I'll have to teach you who to respect around here.
My scouts have reported that Warlord Katsumori is moving his troops back. But he taught me too well. He is trying to trick us and intends to attack at once. You can turn the tide of battle. Defeat those forces attacking at the front and we can claim victory today. For His Imperial Majesty!
That goal will be vital to the walkthrough, absolutely. So, alright, Yakedo. Huh. I've got stuff in my side to deal with them. But let's see here. That spotter should join. So, yeah, secret boss and all that. If your goal was to make armor good, what would you do then? I would... Firstly, I would make it so that you would have to, like, really have to try to counter it hard. Because making stuff like ice armor, frozen armor, that type of thing good. Because it's like, I would want to make it so that you have to hit through it. And for drains not to work with it. So, I think that's how I would balance it a little more. Okay. So... what I may do is I'll Wyvern Yakedo next round. And get some damage that way. And then ideally a double blizzard. But we'll see what he's up to. So wooden kind of swords, the Pierce doesn't remove it. I think I would add protection. So that you would need to use like riding the scales or Jin's defense to get rid of it. What's up, Bate? I am just questioning Mushu. You know how I go. Fighting the secret boss in the Crimson Fields just because. .1 Faint Blizzard is ideal, but I need a lot of power pips for that. And I mean, of course, he's just gonna weakness spam. So tough, I guess. Probably should have had more wands for this, but sight. Doesn't Celestial Intervention have protection? It does, but it's like Celestial Intervention is a good example of what I think absorbs in this game should be. You could still hit through them. Alright. But yeah, I mean, you could still hit through them and all that. But they will take 1,000 damage off of the spell, which I think is good. They can also cover shields, which I think would be kind of cool. It could even work against balance. I'm not even gonna lie. It could. Yeah, Celestial Intervention is pretty trash otherwise. But if you're using it for like the absorb function, then it's not like too bad. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna Pixie into the Empower into the Snow Angel. And that'll be the play. I also have a ton of heal boost now, so check this out. At 566. Big dub right there. So yeah. Empower, Snow Angel, that's how we're gonna have to do things. Okay. This should do the damage it needs. Absorber's okay, but not against death. Yeah. And I wish that Drains didn't just go straight through it, you know? But it would be good against, like, Balance, you know, of all schools, Balance would be the one to use Celestial Intervention against. But I don't know, I see no way for me to work that into my deck. So, okay. That will do plenty of damage over the next couple rounds. So yeah, the minion there is dead. Which means I can just wait for next turn and hit die to it. Oh, it's funny, Snow Angel is not the worst spell in the game, that is facts. And I go to cooldown. Alright, that is the secret boss in the Crimson Fields defeated. And I got a Stitch Robe out of it. I got the Celestial one. So, that's neat. Okay. 2 spotters is ideal here. And I think that's what we're gonna get, yeah. It used to be 5 for this, but I don't know if they've changed that at all. I haven't checked. I wasn't really paying attention. It also used to be like you could defeat Yakedo and the quest would finish. Cooldown removes 1 tick from all overtime on friends, that's facts. You should try it one time for a video just to see. I would be curious if you could squeeze it in anyway. I might look into it. I feel like I would only really be good against Balance because it would eat the Hydras and that type of thing. Tough luck on that low roll, but sight. Just pass into another Blizz. Level 60 on Balance. Oh yeah, Greg. Nice. You can also gambit off the protection for Colossus without consuming the armor. If Colossus is any good, maybe I would try it. What's your favorite type of bean? I don't even know, bruh. I want to not get any ice minions in a fight here. Or Balance, for that matter. I don't know if it works with other war gambits. Nobody know? Yeah, I think the only ones left are just these two spotters. So, did I get them both? Oh my god, I did. Okay. Alright, I thought I got rid of the other, but it's alright. Got about as lucky as I could have for that. I had that hyper potion from Wisma still, for real. I use that in Azteca so I can get good XP and get dark more early. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Why don't they get Mass Prism at this point, bro? Yeah. Mass Prism would be so nice. The earliest you can get it, like on a main deck type thing, is the House of Scales robe. Which, I'll do House of Scales one time, you know? But if it doesn't drop, then it doesn't drop. I'm not gonna sweat farming it, you know? I already used up all my luck in that dungeon when I got the balance robe on my second try. Alright, so 10% is 50%. Love to see it, love to see it. Thieving Dragon steals a shield and hits for like no damage, yeah. And 4 pips. Well, that should be it then. Just beat up Katsumori at this point.
You've done it! Warlord Katsumori's forces are on the run. You have earned our unending respect today. My men have found a secret entrance into Warlord Katsumori's fortress. Now you can seize his Imperial Majesty's sword. Did you think I had forgotten? Once my sword was stolen, and I was lost. But a collector from Wizard City returned it to me. The sword is truly the spirit of the samurai. Enter Warlord Katsumori's fortress and win the sword. You will find a worthy foe in Warlord Katsumori. Or his most benevolent majesty.
Steel Ward is better? Yeah, I mean, even Frost Beetle Spellman is better. Like, Frost Beetle, it's like if you have a shield on you, it'll give you a 65 chromatic, which I think is really cool. It's real helpful. Especially because I can just P-serve it. 105 damage for my balance right now. My pet is carrying. My pet is doing its best. It has Spell Defy and Ice Giver. And it's quite a ways away from Epic, so can't really be using it to hatch that much. Alright, I would really prefer it if I didn't get loading screens. That would be nice. Because I can't really...
You have shown skill to reach me, but this is where your luck runs out.
That was a painfully long loading screen. But yeah, Steel Ward, and then... Yeah, okay. So the usual deck should work here. And I think they added Health Wisps after you beat the guy, so that's good too. So yeah, just pretty formulaic at this point. I just got Deuced. Yeah, that is Zafaria for you. I may not even need to faint. You for real just feel so powerful in the first world after you get your new gear. Some gas. No shields or weaknesses to be seen here. You'll have to see that. So yeah, we'll need like to. Yeah, that power pip is so good. Alright. I'm glad that we're getting power pips more often now. It's like I know that comes up as you go as you level, but it's so nice to be able to kind of depend on it.
You have defeated me as Katsumori. Now face me as the War Oni.
I will take you down with force you've never seen before.
Did they have to spawn the second courier? Tough, I guess. That is gonna be rough. Hold on. It should be fine. I'll throw in a heal, just because. What's up, Jacob? About to head to sleep. How's the ice walkthrough so far? It's going well, Carter. Got Zeus gear last episode. So we're kind of balling out. I've got a counter to that ice shield. So we'll be good to go. Okay, what is going on with this? I'm gonna do like no damage to that courier. Okay, let's fight the Oni. What Frost Giant instead of stunning gave you a 35 reward for each enemy hit. I think that could be a decent path B. Ice won't be so bad, I believe, once you get that 100 eventually. Our damage only really comes up in Arc 4, I'll be honest. It takes a while. Okay, so I haven't pulled any of my blades yet. I'll just heal. Much to be healing for, but something to do. W fizzle. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and steal that ice shield. Hopefully there aren't any more where that came from, you know? Yeah, after Snowball Barrage, it picks up a lot. But before that, kind of hopeless. That was a good time to steal the shield, too. Alright. This fight is honestly an Ice's worst nightmare. Even though it's a fire boss or something. 80s. I really have doing side worlds sped up my leveling a bit. Getting Darkmoor at Starfall Sea is really annoying, yeah. Starfall Sea in general, it's just trash to do. Because it's like, deep spawn aside, that spawn with like 12 pips each, it's like, there's those myth minions that just, like, they just spam. Like Earthquake and stuff. It's rough. The Ice Eon boots and robe have been the same damage as the Ice Reaver boots and robe. Yeah, it's not really worth going for Reaver, I'll say that much. Finished Mushu today. I have, like, barely scratched the surface. I don't think that'll be happening. Keep it a stack. Okay, just another tower. I think I'm going to need to Fire Scorch that, and then I'll need to Blizzard Wyvern. I honestly don't mind having bad damage if I actually felt like I could tank it. Peel for my team. Or feel impossible to kill. That's real. But death's harder to kill than ice these days. Real. Especially with stuff like Deep Plague and all that. And I mean, death just gets almost the same resist. Because death is a resist and a damage school, guys. That makes total sense. Alright, so the boss is gone. And a Wyvern should do it. If not, I've got a wand. But yeah, that actually went pretty well. Yeah, solid.
You have found the Emperor's sword.
Huge. Got some spell elements out of that. Get these health wisps. Not bad.
You have returned. What news from the front lines? You have the sword. Because of you, my family and I have honored His Imperial Majesty. Perhaps you have also restored the honor of Warlord Katsumori. I must make one last request. Take the sword to the High Monk and King within the Jade Palace. It was your battle. You deserve the honor, Wizard.
Hell yeah. I just got my Death to Mirage, How's Death PV, and Arc 4. The same as it always is, just Frenzy Crow. He'll be good to go.
His Imperial Majesty's sword. I should have trusted that you were the one fated to bring it back. But I was not certain until now.
Tan King, the High Monk of Mushu, listens gravely to your battlefield report.
What? You fought and defeated an Oni demon? With His Imperial Majesty in a weakened state, the Oni may well have possessed others beside Warlord Katsumori. This is most troubling. We can take nothing for granted. I felt assured that the healing waters of Mushu could cure His Benevolent Majesty's mind. But now I worry. Our brothers currently care for these waters. Please visit Sun Hing at Shoshan Village and make sure the water runs pure.
Death PV is always good, facts. To be honest, I think Alan Drains to be buffed for the full amount is like, it was a bad choice, for real. Because it just gives, a ton, it gives like 600 value, Epic does, as opposed to the 300. Or 450, I guess, since it only swaps half back. If I recall correctly, the oyster is back here. Yeah. So I'll do a little bit more questing.
What a disaster. Our treasured water is no longer pure. It's a complete nightmare. I don't know what to do. The water was always pure before. My superior will be furious. Woe is me. Perhaps he'd know what to do. Yes, good idea. You can find Din Ho at the Cave of Solitude.
I miss back when Lulu was way better than Crow, and now there's barely a difference. Yeah. Like, it used to be so much better. But now it's like the only school that really uses shed hits is ice. Because it's like, Barrage is our only low-cost AoE that does damage, so tough, I guess. Gotta get all the wooden chests, you know what I mean?
Patience, young wizard. There are solutions to all things. We shall make the water pure again. The path set before us is a difficult one, but we must still follow it. The health of the Emperor and of all living things on Mushu depends on our actions. The Plague Oni, a powerful demon, has sickened our water and broken the Jade Scepter that purifies our shrines. We can weaken the Plague Oni by repairing the Jade Scepter. This demon is an ancient enemy. I know its ways. I have discovered the location of a piece of the Jade Scepter. It was taken by mutineers who hide in the forest. Please, retrieve this piece for us.
1100 AoE drain was absolutely insane, and Ice has some of the best shots in the game. I think so, yeah. It is real solid. Having the barrage and all that. Freeze Ray is also really, really good. Why is Lulu bad? What changed? It used to do a ton of damage. I think it was 830. And it drained 50% back. But now it does 675 and only drains 40% back. Which is not that much better than Scarecrow. My biggest gripe with spell changes was FFA. I thought they made FFA into a dot. I remember coming back at Novus and being like, what the hell? Yeah. It is rough. Because the way they did fire was so bad, dude. I'm the hitter for my Nightmare team is an ice, which is kind of funny. Again, bro. Lulu was nerfed like 30 times, facts. I think Rusalka's Wrath is actually the spell that has undergone the single most changes in the entire game's history. Like, there's like 15 versions of it. I went from 1100 to 925 to 800 and then to 675, yeah. What is FFA? Fire from above. The Fire Darkmoor spell. Used to be real great, not so much anymore. Shads PvE used to be a staple, and now it feels like it's just 750 AoEs again because of how they've changed rating. Yeah, it's like people would carry Shads in PvE to like use first turn if they got the Shad, but that's not happening anymore. Making the game less fun for balance's sake, I guess. Where's that? Okay. There it is.
The Muda truly blessed us when you arrived in Mushu. Thanks to your actions, we now have the handle of the Jade Scepter. I consulted the ancient texts once more. They mention Koto at the end of the path. It is likely the Plague Oni gave Koto a piece of the Jade Scepter for safekeeping. As a faithful subject of the Plague Oni, he won't part with his piece easily. Therefore, you must defeat him to get the second piece of the Jade Scepter.
Well, dang. I want that wooden chest. I'm a fiend for it.
You won't like what I'm going to do to you.
Okay, Ice Boss, Balance Minion. I don't like this one, team. At least I pulled that early. There I go, there's so many times with Novus where I should have died, but kind of lucky Jade and Buzz just lasted game balance. Playing Storm, yeah. What I did for Wallaroo was I would pack like a 4-pip AoE, a 7-pip AoE, and then whatever, like Arc 3 or 4 Shad AoE. Because I would occasionally get some good stuff. Here's some Shads. On turn 2 occasionally. Yeah, that shield is kind of sad reacts, but I'll just do this. I wish I could just Jin's defense all of those tri-shields that we've seen over the course of the series. Because I don't think it's ever once been Spirit Shield. Which is definitely something. Okay, I'm just gonna faint. So, yeah, Blizzard next turn should get that retainer low. I remember doing a bunch of my bugs in there, but it's still probably the best spell in the game. It got buffed back to 1040, which I thought was interesting. Alright. And before Tower Shield, watch it. Yep. Rough time to fizzle, I guess. Just gonna click the card anyway, screw it. Yeah, if I need to bring out a Snow Angel for this, I will. That still did pretty solid damage. Yeah, now y'all know the pain. Alright, Blizzard. Wanted. Okay, dude. Two in a row, really. I guess not in a row, but two in the same fight. It's like actually a 50% chance. Like, it is kind of ridiculous how much I base fizz. Just the concept of fizzling in general is so weird. It's like accuracy is a whole other stat that you have to worry about. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm doing damage without. That's it. A prism. So, because I low rolled, I am going to have to use my wand hit on this retainer. And then Prism Wyvern should do it. Just in case you don't PvP, the max tier top half of Lemuria and Caramel spells a higher damage than Darkmoor. Yeah. I'm aware. Using them has been nice. When I can, at least. My experience leveling Ice Snow Angel has been awesome. Yeah. And once I get the Azteca, I mean, I'm going to be using that like there's no Damaro. It's going to be dumb on it. Because Frost Giant is just so bad.
You collect the shaft of the Jade Scepter.
To the point where I'm literally just going to like troll detonate those. That's how we roll. Almost at Alpha Graveyard, so ready to finish the fire. Yeah, for real. Yeah, the Darkmoor spells, Blair spells, I can't imagine they'll get spell limits for at least another little while. Where is the nearest? I guess it was at the Tainted Forest, but just need to cross without getting pulled. There we go.
You have done well. This is the shaft of the Jade Scepter. Only one piece remains missing. As for the last piece, I am uncertain of its location. The texts are unclear to me, but I do know that subjects of the Plague Oni live in the huts around this area. Perhaps they have the last piece. Kindly go and search the huts for the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter.
Level 34. Not bad at all. Okay. First hut. A hut. Let's go. And you know, if it does pull me into something, I am gonna cheese it and just like escape quit. Say less. I'm not fighting a balanced minion. Second hut. $20 concurrence. What's up, y'all? Be sure to like the stream. Damn, I said that and it dropped to 19. Tough. 3 more levels till you get your blade. 4. But yeah, I'm finally close. Is Tox actually doing ice peeve? He is. Bro shows up as I check. Okay. I said we cheesing it today. I left the mark, pretty sure.
You were attacked. My sincerest apologies,
No,
Wizard.
not really.
I led you into danger through my error. It is times like these when I realize that my faith is being put to the test. I hesitate to send you into danger again, so let me know if you would like to proceed. There is a pagoda of significance to the Plague Oni near Benoit. We may be able to find information about the whereabouts of the last piece there. If you are willing, go there and tell me what you can find concerning the missing piece of the Jade Scepter.
Trap in a trap, hell yeah. Balance boss, yeah. Greg, do you have one of those, like Lernian Hydra cards from your pet? Because that was my saving grace when I was questing my balance. W Microsoft Paint.
You dare to test your might on me? What a mistake!
Well, I don't dare, actually, Mr. Usiji, sir. Because my quest goal updated and now I can run back to him. Just doing Reg Hydra with Ali Boss. Tough.
I am relieved that you have returned safely and with good news. I was worried that I had sent you into harm's way needlessly. I should not have doubted the great Muda. Kanago is a formidable opponent, but we can surprise him in his pagoda. He will not be expecting you to find him. Go there and get the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter from him.
Kanago. I have spent too much of my life in that dungeon up there. Farming Takanobu for spell elements. It's tough. Cantrip chest has been neat though. Not that there's anybody else around. Was Hydra always 6 pips? Yeah.
Ha! We are prepared. My little piggies warned me that you are coming, wizard. You will never have the Jade Scepter while I still stand.
Tripping balls right now. Dub. This guy's actually got some health. For a storm boss. At least neither of these guys can shield. That's been a problem up in here. It's been a problem forever. Maybe this will do enough. Who can say? Yeah, not quite. But wand into the wyvern and we're good. Highest ranked Exalt Ice, bruh. 133 on boards. What rank are you? I haven't actually done any Exalt Peeve this season.
have found the headpiece.
Guess. I like that there's more bosses that are dropping spell elements right now. 1645, bruh. That is crazy. To be number 33 on the boards with that. Do you think that there will be an ice buff soon? I can only hope. But I do hope that the Arc 2 spell elements do that much. I'd like to say I'm optimistic that Path A Frost Giant will do that. They do hate ice though. Walter's right.
This headpiece you retrieved is the most important part of the Jade Scepter. I hope we can repair all of it soon. In ancient times, the Jade Scepter was blessed by the forest spirits. Ancient spirits, they hold sway over the earth, water, and air spirits. We will need the help of these venerable forest spirits. To do so, we must first catch their attention with offerings of Jade Lotus, Tiger Lily, and Pearl Orchid. Please, gather these flowers and bring them back to me.
Well, I can get the Pearl Orchid from here. We're screwed. A friend told me Red said the barrier to entry to Pave is fine. Ding dong, his opinion is wrong. All three of the flowers being right here is actually kind of nice. Yeah, it's like when mobs use Frost Giant, it's annoying. Because it's like, it's not going to do damage to us, it just stuns.
Wonderful. What a fragrant display. The forest spirits will be pleased. Now gather up the flowers, along with the 3 pieces of the Jade Scepter, and place them all into the brazier at the center of the cave. Hopefully the forest spirits will hear your prayers. I'll be praying for you too, young wizard. May you go there and return with the Jade Scepter intact.
I remember when dodging these was so hard. Gotta bag all the reagents though.
You receive the Jade Scepter.
Gas.
Merciful Muda! I thought perhaps the Jade Scepter would be lost from us forever, but here it is. I see that I must learn to quiet my doubts. With the Jade Scepter, we can now begin to restore our shrines. Please carry the Jade Scepter back to Sun Hing and tell him about all you've done here.
Probably do Kishi Bay Village before ending the stream. I think episode 10 I'll finish Mushu. Gotta get all the cats in, you know.
You have the Jade Scepter. Thank the Muda. Now, take the Jade Scepter and talk to Tula Kuo at the Kashibi village. He's the caretaker of our holy shrines. If we want to weaken the Plague Oni, we need to restore the shrines to their former glory. Tula Kuo is the one to contact about such a thing.
Music in here kind of goes hard. I will say though, I think Kashibi Village is the worst offender when it comes to just running everywhere. So I'm not excited for that. I also moved Tulip Quo from right there to up on top. So it's like tough, I guess. Bruh. That's real though. The MOOSHU do be helpful.
Thank you, Wizard. We'll need the Jade Scepter to restore our holy shrines. You must seek out the Shrine Guardians of mind, body, and spirit. Only the Jade Scepter can restore the shrines to their former spiritual state. Start with Kin Pao, the Shrine Guardian of the Body Shrine. While the Plague Oni has devastated much, it cannot take away our faith.
So that's out by the afflicted land. When did they move him? It was recent. Like I think within the last few years.
The shrine? Yes, yes, it must be purified. Please help me. In my feverish state, I cannot channel the energies of the body to purify the shrine. It's the mushrooms. They cause disease. Deal with the mushrooms before they spread the disease to everyone. Quickly, before you get infected too.
The forbidden meal. Gas. I love shrooms. Okay, right? Yeah, technically, Greg.
Thank you. I can already feel the noxious effects going away. Although I haven't fully recovered, I feel we must act. The sooner the shrine is purified, the sooner the Plague Oni will be driven out. Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine of the body, while I use my strength to channel energy into the shrine.
Oh, got some mana back. That's good.
The shrine has been cleansed of evil spirits. This is a good day for the Muda. The shrine is once again full of energy. Please let Tulip Quo know we have succeeded. I will stay here and recover my strength.
Guess Kinpo isn't getting extra credits anytime soon. That's real. Is that chest still here? Wonder if that fella knows what's going on with it. Part of me wishes the quest arrow would just point to the teleporters. I feel like that would be nice. Oh, I had a mark here.
Your
Cool.
work makes the great Muda smile. But let us not rejoice just yet. The first shrine is only the beginning. Now, continue our journey by bringing the Jade Scepter to Wu Ping, the guardian of the Shrine of the Mind.
Did you get EC? They have not gotten back to me yet, and I don't think they will for a few weeks. They said that this wave of applications is closing on the 17th. So I imagine I'll hear back sometime around then. Alright, what we got? Oh.
Another wizard to conquer. How I wish someone would send me a real challenge.
That's cool and all, but ratio. Nope. I definitely heard myself get pulled. T-Wiz apply. Nothing to lose, I guess. You can just full send it and see if they give it to you. Oh, I really could have been using this. Oh well.
Wuping has been taken? Never fear. The great Muda will prevail. Warlord Katamori's men must have taken Wuping. They seek to undermine our will. But as fate would have it, we have a wizard helping us. You will help, won't you? If Katsumori is involved, then it is likely that Wuping is being held by Katsumori's henchman, Ayuchi, and his men.
I was about to say, that is some gas stitch gear. Alright, so that is Afflicted Land. I'm gonna relog just real fast so my quest arrow works. Don't tell me I have to restart the game to get this to work. Okay. We go this way, and then just hug the left side forever. We'll be good. Rat already hates me. I told him I hope his wife... Whoa. Whoa. Got sack spam for 30 minutes back when Doaga time was a thing. Damn. That is crazy. But it's not him that deals with the applications, so who knows? Maybe they know, maybe they don't.
Wizard, you will know the meaning of the word pain after we battle.
Okay, so no balance minion, so hopefully no shields involved here, but I've got a steel ward just in case there are. There's a shield. One that I need to steal. Should I try trap stacking the Sleet Storm or keep using Infal? Do you get like open hits a lot? I mean, personally, I think I like Infal more anyway. Just because, like, Isis Pierce is just so low, so anything that can help augment that is real important. Shields first round, Steel Ward was smart, yeah. It's been real good to have. Weakness is kind of tough, but... yeah, but another one should do it. Power Pip? Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, I lose when I'm hitting through a shield like 90% of the time anyways, but not always. That's why I don't feel like... Alright, dude. But yeah, that's why I feel like Ice just in any capacity to Exalt is just not doable. Because it's like... I'll be the first to tell you, you know, it's like Ice sucks, but we do have some things going for us at max. and that is being able to fiend for a tree, fiend for an A-bomb, and P-serve frostbite combos. But you can't do that at Exalt. So there is...
Merciful Muda,
yeah.
if you hadn't come, I don't know how long they would have kept me. Give me a moment, then seek me out at the Shrine of the Mind.
But yeah, there is no reason to play Exalt Ice. Give it a stack. Please say that this quest arrow will refresh. That would be nice. There we go. Takes a couple times sometimes. But yeah, it's like there's not much that we have, but what little we have, we don't have at Exalt. So it's like trap into trap. I feel like no shade talks, but I would beat you 10 times out of 10 on my balance versus your ice. It's like, I know that's already one-sided, but even with like trap stacking, that is exactly what would happen. Like, that's not even ego either. That is just literally how it goes, especially with ice versus balance. Because, like, you have me packing glacial shields, so it's like, I stack up enough of those. It's chalked. Just change my deck to be more shield removal based. Lucky not looking forward to doing Avalon on Bal. That's when R2 starts to get grindy for real.
Wizard, come in. Welcome. I feel my mind clearing. Yes. I can still channel the energy into the shrine. Quick, use the Jade Scepter on the shrine so that we can restore the shrine to purity.
Gas?
I can feel the water spirits, and I can channel them. My beloved shrine is safe, and I am once again surrounded by its purity. Let Tulakwo know that we have succeeded. The shrine has been restored to its former beauty.
Actually beat balance. It's my easiest matchup. I'll believe it when I see it.
Wizard, you are indeed a godsend. The great Muda must be looking after you. The venerable Cheng Su is the guardian of the remaining shrine. Bring him the Jade Scepter, and together you will purify the spirit shrine.
You'd have to use Celestial Intervention. Real. Do you have a line?
Are you here to fight for our most benevolent Emperor?
You will be. Just keep pips low, dump pips with minnows, try Shatter's Betrayals. When you're all set up, spam and power, then send it. If you're dumping pips, burn is useless, and Hydra not crazy good if it's not Echo. It's real. Solo series. Sorry, Vigilance. What is the exact meaning of keep it a stack? It's like keep it real, but funnier. I didn't even shield a majority of my matches, which Ice could still have 70 uni res at Exalt. That just feels bad because that's what you aggro now.
Su appears to have left the shrine.
Ice doesn't get enough res. Yeah, I don't even know what their cap is. Is it like 65?
It doesn't surprise me that Cheng Su is not at his shrine. He always retained a warrior spirit within him, despite his years of training as a monk. Perhaps he left to join the fight. We will need a new guardian for the spirit shrine. I know of a warrior named Seshu Nedekai. His spirit is strong enough to tame the temperamental spirits, yet humble and kind enough to aid the needy. You have been to battle. Perhaps you can convince him that serving as a shrine guardian is the best way to serve his most benevolent majesty, the Emperor.
So true, Rory. 66? That is low. Like, damn.
Have you come to join the battle? I could use reinforcements. I can't be a monk. I'm a samurai fighting for the glory of His Imperial Majesty. Did you see how many enemies are out there? Then you know what I'm up against. Help me by defeating some defoulers.
Even 68 would help a bit. 66 is way too easy for Storm the Pierce. Just run Infal on a fire stern, tada, bye bye res. Yeah. Infal, it's like I really like using Infal when I'm on my balance and I'm not like in a mirror match, you know what I mean? Because it is so good, especially at Exalt. Crazy res I set up back in the day was like 73 universal. I remember like Blake had somewhere around there. But yeah, it's like resist is, it used to be such a good stat before Pierce just caught up in the craziest way possible. Started just running forward on my bow with that mitigation strat. That strat, yeah. Like a stupid good, just spam for it instead. Yeah, it's kind of like spamming Brace head max. You just sit there and use the Pierce Sponge while the other person can't do the same because you just pop it for 800. It is wild how crazy that school is. Wiz, I guess. Okay, dude. I feel like I don't fizzle any less than I used to. Gave it 100. I need to get reset so I could trap it or drop on my life wizard next. That's crazy. I also need to though. It's like I haven't done life peep since November. Because I just don't have regen. I bet I could get by with like Pigsy though. I have no idea what a good life deck is, so we'll have to see how that one goes. Regen is actually easy to get. I mean, because what do you do for it? Like, you have to get it from Beast Moon. Just need to win 4 games to get lucky with the recipe drop. I think I've gotten it on one of my characters, the recipe drop. Pop out and go crazy. Thanks. I am unfortunately out of oiter, so I'm gonna go get some more after this. I want an Ice Daisy Lumi pet. What does that even give? I remember it being a thing. Daisy Lumi. Oh, that's why. Yo. Not the ice traps, not the pet traps. That is unhinged. They're really hard to get back though. Like any life wizard who's trying to make a Fern Lumi pack can tell you that. Got all my pets to Ultra yesterday, big dub.
You're not bad in a fight. His Imperial Majesty could use someone like you within the Imperial Court. Tell Tula Quo I'm honored by his request, but I'm a warrior at heart. He'll have to find someone else to be the Shrine Guardian.
Seshu Nedekai's mind has not yet opened up to possibility. Perhaps we can show him there are other equally honorable ways to serve his Imperial. This year's harvest was stolen by infected villagers. Please, get this food back and take it to Seshu as a gift.
Infected villagers. These are balanced mobs, if memory serves, so I'm not gonna have fun with that. Been around zigzag, we just go full waterworks when you get to 60. I am gonna run House of Scales at least once. Just to see, like, if I get something. Did your mom just yell at you? I do not live with my mom. I do need to clean my room though. I'm going on vacation this next week, and like I need some nice clothes for it. So my mom actually sent my sister to pretty much ransack my room to find the best like nice clothes, and she sure delivered. I ain't mad or none that I already found some before that happened, but never done House of Scales. Is Zigzag even worth? It's, if you can get the gear, I would say it's worth. But I wouldn't sweat it too hard if you can't. Where are you going? District of Columbia. I'll need to pre-make some videos for that little time period as well. It's gonna be so nice to just have my regular ice blade from main deck. It's like I need that right now. Alright. Barring any other elemental shields, right? The wizard should kill the other guy, but I will need to wyvern the first one. I might literally empower, depending. Can't stop the whiz grind, for real. Like, I wanted to take a break from Peeve for a little while. Because it's stupid right now. But it's like, that's, I can make a lot of videos for that in a short amount of time if I need to, so that's kind of what I gotta do. On average, out of all the places in the U.S. How did you get a life pip? Doesn't start at level 50. I have an Archmaster jewel. Socketed somewhere. Can't quite remember where, but it's in there. My ring, maybe? Yeah, the tournament ring. I don't think there's really an opportunity for me to get a better one of those until Barkingham Palace, which I'm not really going to sweat over. Let's keep it a buck. Bro needs to pull to Chicago. I did about 5-ish years ago and didn't really get up to much. Alright, so this is what we're doing. It's crazy out here. I mean, these things have been spamming shields. Like, every single balance mob from when it really started. We didn't really see many balance mobs before Marleybone. But, like, wow. It has been so bad. I'm gonna take off that weakness. And pray it doesn't get replaced. Alright. So this into another blizzard into a wyvern should do it, I want to say. Or I can skip the middle, man. I can just faint wyvern. Or really, this should just kill through. Ray's got a reason to continue my ice wizard, yeah. Start my new job next week. I actually feel really bad about leaving my current one. Tough. Didn't put it 2 weeks in. To be betting because management sucks. Damn. I think mine's a Dragon Spire. I haven't checked them in a minute. Yeah, I am not looking forward to that. I feel like I won't be escaping the elemental shields anytime soon.
It is hard to come by in these hard times. Thank you, Wizard.
Seshu pauses, sighing resignedly, and shakes his head.
I can't accept this food. Everybody else will go hungry. The food should be given to the villagers. I wouldn't want the villagers to miss out on this food. Bring the food back to Tula Quo and tell him to distribute it like always.
What bugs me about ice is that the level 56 Isothane and my ring are worse than the universal level 52 ones from Winter Tusk. That's facts. Like, I might just craft those, keep it a stack.
So, Seshu wants to give the food to the villagers. He is kind and considerate. Traits of a good monk. However, I sense he will require more persuasion before he agrees to be a shrine guardian. Go back and tell Seshu that a man in the village desires to defend his family, but has no money for a sword. Ask Seshu if he can obtain a sword for this man.
No sword? This right and honorable man should have a sword to defend his family. We'll fix that. I'll look for a sword here, but I know someone who's bound to have a good sword. That rogue, Kyoto, stole weapons from the blacksmith. Defeat Kyoto, and we're certain to find a good sword for this honorable villager.
I actually got cool with one of the subs, so now I feel bad. I'm gonna be surprised when I no call no show after Thursday. Damn. Good luck at Mavra. This is my strategy. Snow Angel into Troll Detonate. That's how I'll do it. Later Testcraft gear for ice is genuinely better than all of the Ice Waterworks gear. Yeah, it's like Ice Waterworks gear was just awful. So, I don't know, maybe I'll stay at House of Scales longer than I originally intended. Alistair 50 is best in slot for ice, but you want 1 or 2 pieces of winter test crafted so you have crit. That's real.
These spirits will help me vanquish you from this land.
Alright, got a couple shields, or presents rather, and then, yeah. Couple wands, never hurt anybody. Is life good? Life, I think, is honestly a pretty good school. They don't have to detonate overtimes to be like at all quick about questing. Use Shivering Breath. That's what I plan to do for Atlantia, but the damage is just so bad on that. I would be using it just to survive. And yeah, I do remember the set robe. I did Legend Death way back. It was pain going against... Or it wasn't pain for me specifically, but it's like Storm and Fire just had such a bad time at that level. Life is pretty good, it's an easy solo, Nemesis's death, it's still easy, yeah. Because you don't die at least. Is Smith good? Yeah. I hate living here, I just heard somebody get shot, damn. Alright, it is crazy. In the interest of trying to one-bag the Blade Master, let's just do this. As attacker right now, and I'm actually having fun. That is high praise. Give it a stack. Okay, that... you can't escape it. You can't escape it. I should have just taken it while I had the chance. Now I've just got a faint one hit. 70s using the Avalon Sector is even worse. Yeah, I heard it's worse by a couple %. 30 firing sword breaths from a hat. It was nuts. Jeez. I forgot about the hats, to be honest. I miss when Avalon crafted stuff was good. But now it's just like Waterworks stuff outclasses it. In a lot of cases, at least. Alright, let's take off that shield. I hate that I have to waste a feint for it, but... Can you don't? Okay. We're good. It's crazy how many pips I get when I'm fighting an ice boss. So there's just so much setup that you gotta do. Yeah, Kyoto is dead, and the Blade Master will die shortly. I feel like older crafted / R2 gear in general, the devs snorted a line and said, let's put as much ice resist on this pitch that we can. Yeah. Is balance good? Every school is good, Jacob. if you use the right strats and all that. I remember when they wanted so desperately to remove damage from robes, so people just used Mali. Yeah, the Arc 3
You
robes.
find no weapons here.
The Arc 3 robes just made no sense. It's like nobody cared. Nobody used the Majoris robe in Polaris. Nobody used the Time Warden robes in Mirage. Nobody used the Paradox robes in Imperia. Nobody used the Kabbalist robes. But then they drop Corporal Tennyson, and people are like, oh, you know, he drops actually good robes. And so he became the meta place to farm, and I guess KI took the hint in 2022 about it.
No weapons? A shame, as I could only find this rusty sword around here. A man defending his family shouldn't have to use a rusty sword. Listen, here's what we'll do. I'm a trained fighter, so I can make do with the rusty one. Take my good sword and give it to the good villager.
Jagged, the only school people consider bad is Ice because it's the hardest to quest with, but with the right setup of cards, even Ice is easy to use. Yeah, especially if you're troll detonating snow angels like I will be.
Mushu Medekai seems thoughtful and generous. I think he's more than proven himself to be the perfect Shrine Guardian. See if you can convince him now.
Paradox Ice Road people used. I thought that only became meta with Dragoon, but I could be wrong. I do remember Dragoon being
Those
meta.
were tests? I guess I never thought of myself as a monk before. But if, as you say, this task is truly important to His Imperial Majesty, then I'm ready to do it. All right, let's get to it. You say you have the Jade Scepter? Okay. I just hope everything goes as planned. I'll meet you at the Shrine of the Spirit.
The real question is, what 7-pip animation do you want to watch until level 170? Real. I am a Frost Giant fan myself. The animation, at least. I feel like Frost Giant could be good at some point. They just need to, like, actually buff it correctly.
Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine and I'll try channeling the spirits. Here goes!
Gas, and I can finally get some mana back from all the marks that I had to leave.
Wow, what a rush! I could feel those spirits swirling all around. Tula Quo was very wise to think of me as a shrine guardian. Please give him my thanks and tell him the shrine is pure again.
Drag was actually good. Keep in mind A-Bomb was so broken. You can run bad stats and still win with OG A-Bomb and OG Shads. For real. It's like any Ice had a chance back then. I remember watching the old Sauce P videos of the Yap commencement when someone would spam A-Bomb. Yeah, that was
Indeed, this is wonderful news. Go and tell Sun Hing of Shosun Village of your work here, how you help to purify our shrines and weaken the plague Oni. In the years to come, our ballad makers will sing of you, the wizard of Wizard City, and tell of your adventures in Mushu. Until then, please accept this humble monk's appreciation.
I'd be tilted too, though. Not gonna hold. Yeah, old A-Bomb spam was so bad. Do you have a date on Arc 2 Spellments? They want to do it in the spring update, so late April. In Live Realm, at least. I feel like we've got T-minus 1 month before we see him for the first time on test, so that'll be interesting. I'll be covering that. But yeah, Shirataki Temple. That's gonna be next episode. I did get the oyster. But yeah, this is a good stream.
Finally, you restored the holy shrines. I was getting worried here. So the shrines have been restored, which means the Oni has been weakened. I'd say it's time to take down the Plague Oni for good. Jinho, my superior, is at the Shirataki Temple. He'll tell you what to do.
Well, Shirataki Temple will be for next episode. That'll be for episode 10. Probably finish up Mushu on episode 10.
You think you can defeat me in my own dungeon? We shall see.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. This stream, at least. I just sent you a really high IQ picture on Discord. I've got to see this. What the hell? Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot of traps. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord's down in the description if you want to check me some more. And I'll see you.